coming your way, a superstar lineup right now. Let's meet our athletes.
Bari Musauer has the zombie arms going. He's a veteran now in this sport, and he's going to bring it all season long. But Miranda Kozad and Scooby-Doo, she has had a phenomenal offseason. She's done a lot of training. She's going to bring it.
And we have Colton Eichelberger, a very fiery competitor in the most decorated truck in Monster Jam history, Max B. Tanner Root, new to the Triple Threat Series, leader of the Dog Pound.
Tony Oaks in Soldier Fortune Black Ops is reporting for duty. He's ready to go this season. But Austin Mitten in Megalodon, I'm excited to see what he can do with that shark machine, and he's going to bring it all season long.
And the young rookie sensation out of Houston, Texas, Elvis Lainez, El Toro Loco. And your returning champ, Tyler Menenga in Gravedigger. We're going to pick it up with America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses Racing semifinals. Start with America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses Racing semifinals. There is Bari Musauer out in front of Zombie Nation. The zombie arms are out, up against Tyler Menenga in Gravedigger. Tyler's so dominant in racing, whether it's in an arena or a stadium.
Well, Bari's been doing this a long time as well, and you're going to notice the difference in throttle rhythm between these two, and Tyler loves a lot of throttle. He keeps a lot of control over that Monster Jam truck because of the intense throttle that he keeps with that truck, and that is what makes him so fast, and ultimately that's what gives him the win. Well, I've noticed too that Colton Eichelberger is very smooth in his racing abilities, but you can see this track is very, very slick. I think that's going to pay off for Colton. You see how fast he is. He's staying very tight to the turn card. He's across the finish line for us.
And Colton Eichelberger moving on to the finals up against Tyler Menenga in Gravedigger.
As soon as that helmet comes on, they're not friends anymore. Make no mistake, they each want those first 8 points of the night, and they've got different driving styles. Colton has been very tight on those turn cars on this slick track. Tyler's taking advantage of it. He's tried to power down the straightaways, get that truck turned around as fast as he possibly can. It looks like Tyler's just slightly ahead at this point.
Yeah, so he's toggling the first taking the tight turns. And there it is. There is your racing winner edging him out on that last turn. Tyler Menenga in Gravedigger, a little showboating for his best friend up the freestyle ramp, picking right up where he left off last year. 3 racing wins this weekend. Here's your ATV racing. So it's going to be interesting to see how well the rookie from Houston does in this competition.
And it looks like Miranda Kozad actually ended up having mechanical issues, even though she did finish that heat in second place. Elvis has to get a good start off of this. To me, it looks like he almost bailed on that a little bit and gave Tyler that position. You're not going to chase down Tyler at that point.
No, you can't do that against anybody in Monster Jam, but if there's one guy you definitely don't want to do it against, it is Tyler Menenga. He basically just boxed him out on that start, took the complete inside lane, and Elvis Lainez just laying off on the throttle on the quad. So Tyler Menenga looking very dominant here on his way to another victory.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that Elvis didn't fight into that first turn pole. Tyler knew it too. He knew if he got to that first turn pole, it was going to be over.
It is a Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Athletes are going to be judged on completion of attempts, 2-wheel maneuver performed under control, sky wheelies, moonwalkers, bicycles. And here's Austin Mitten with a 4.716 in Megalodon. Didn't quite get it. Tanner Root, Monster Mutt tried to get up there with that sky wheelie, 5.414.
What's amazing about this competition is as it has evolved and all the innovation has come down, the fans, it's getting harder and harder to wow them and get them out of their seats. However, these athletes are the ones to do it. They have really perfected moonwalks and poppers and really even just sky wheelers like Bari has probably done hundreds of throughout his career. And right there, you see him walking it across the pad. That is always going to be a fan favorite move right there.
And we'll see how the fans show Bari Musauer. Look at that, from one side to the other, gets up on the nose wheelie, moonwalks it back across the freestyle ramp, and Zombie Nation is out in full effect. Bari Musauer in Zombie, that is your new score to beat with an 8.590.
Has a nice underbite at this point after that moonwalk. But Colton Eichelberger has had his share of moonwalks throughout his career, and he's somebody that has really perfected a lot of different moves. Nice reverser off the pad, walks it all the way up on top, and that's something that these fans just don't always get to see. Think about what was going on a year ago versus today, and Colton Eichelberger is a huge reason for why this sport is really taking off.
Eichelberger has learned from some of the best. I don't know what it is. Tony Oaks, Soldier Fortune, trying to get up on both back tires. Couldn't quite make it. Comes off the freestyle bump there. Gets some elevation and is able to walk it across.
But you know, he's got a big future ahead of him. He's got plenty of time to nail that moonwalk.
I like his confidence. He said he's gunning to be Rookie of the Year. It's a long way between now and World Finals in Orlando, so he has a lot to prove, but he's doing a great job. There, his family getting very excited for him. Tyler Menenga Gravedigger has done so well in this competition over the years.
Well, he's someone that has a lot of viral videos at this point. If you want to watch some cool content, go to monsterjam.com, follow them on Instagram and Facebook. They put all kinds of videos out there of this guy going to work. You see that Gravedigger hood, it's smashed at this point. He goes and almost over-rotates it. He saves it. The fans are loving it.
And there's a bicycle. You don't see that a lot in the arenas, though, Bryce.
You got to imagine the type of not only just composure, but just patience to be able to get a good bicycle in a tight space like that. 9.568.
And donuts, one of my favorite parts of the Triple Threat series. You're going to see these drivers go round and round and round and see exactly what these 12,000-pound Monster Jam trucks can do, Bryce.
Well, you want to get as much rotation as you can and as fast as you can. Bari is no stranger to doing a really good Monster Jam donut. Austin Minton and Megalodon with a 6.748. The fans love these, though. It's loud, it's obnoxious, and the fans are ready at this point in the event to see a little bit of carnage.
And this takes an extra level of skill. So some interesting words from Colton Eichelberger. He said he's his biggest competition. And the only other driver I've heard say that on camera is standing right next to me, Bryce. Any insight on that?
Well, anytime you come out here and are competing against these other athletes, it's some of the most amazing driving abilities that I've ever seen in any motorsports are found with these Monster Jam drivers. And you want to be fast and you want to be quick in everything that you do. And sometimes it's you versus the machine. Sometimes it's you versus the track. But a lot of times it's you versus you. You've got to get out of your own head, and Colton Eichelberger is one of the best at that. Look how much of a lead he has from the very beginning, ahead of Tyler Menenga, and to beat Tyler in anything is tough. And Colton Eichelberger with an easy win in this Monster Jam Speedster race.
They combined for 35 Speedster wins, 2018 on the Triple Threat Series Central, and now Colton Eichelberger and Max D with a little Speedster donut action. And there is your Speedster Obstacle Course winner, Colton Eichelberger in Max D. 8 points for Colton Eichelberger in pursuit of the overall event championship. Tyler Menenga not letting off the reins just yet, right behind him.
Fans were judging off of certain criteria, and we still have that criteria, but let's be honest, the fans are there to get out of their seats and hopefully stay out of their seats for the whole time. Tanner Root and Monster Mo with a kind of an early rollover. He's got a really good future, though.
Yeah, I think his family will be supportive no matter how well he does here, but you got to get the fans on their feet. You got to get that score from judgeszone.com. So Elvis Linus up the sky wheelie sideways and a spectacular flip. Almost landed it on the front. Elvis Linus, a great freestyle performance.
Well, that's a huge score for him, an 8.221. Obviously, the fans loved the big crash at the end, and he went out in spectacular fashion.
There's Colton Eichelberger and Max D, fresh off a great Speedster Obstacle Course win. Colton Eichelberger has it in his family, learning from one of the best in Tom Mentz from Paxton, Illinois, one of our central locations in Monster Jam. So when you get to learn from one of the best day in and day out, that has to do something for your skill and your confidence level.
Well, if you want to listen to something that makes Colton different from a lot of drivers, listen to the throttle rhythm that he brings to that Monster Jam machine. It is so consistent, and he's somebody that always has a lot of control. Huge sky wheeling, the fans love it. He's getting them pumped up. And remember what he said, he was mad after that Speedster Obstacle Course competition, and he doesn't want to walk away from this freestyle holding anything back. He has to bring it, and with 30 seconds left in the freestyle, I'd imagine he's going to pull some tricks out of the bag.
And he's done so well in stadium freestyles as well as arena freestyles. But in arenas, you have a lot less room and a lot less obstacles to work with.
Yeah, it's more of a finesse, but Colton's somebody that brings the power and the finesse even to an arena, throws it in reverse quickly, gets it back up on the pad. He knows, hey, 15 seconds left. I don't have time to take my time to get this thing turned around. He's not. He's going to air it out, do something, but we need that wow moment right at the end of this, something that's going to get the fans out of their seats and get that good score. It looks like he's trying to reverse her across the pad. He gets it. He walks it all the way up on the pad. An 8.332. I think that's a really good score, and you know the fans have to love that in.
And I'll tell you what, Bryce, even though time had expired when he got back up on the wheelie, doesn't matter. The fans still love to give him a great score. Tyler Menenga, a guy who credits his relationship with Adam Anderson for propelling him into the Monster Jam stratosphere. Great story with him. He actually contacted Adam Anderson about driving for him. Adam gave him an opportunity in North Carolina to drive his ride truck, and he basically never left, and now is just one of the up-and-coming rising stars and dominating forces in Monster Jam.
Well, I love his ability to run on the ragged edge, even in an arena. Listen to his throttle control, listen to the throttle rhythm, and look at the stuff he's doing in a very tight space. But one of the reasons he's able to do that is because he has a lot of throttle that he's throwing to that truck. I cannot imagine how many throttle pedals and throttle cables that his crew guys have to replace for him throughout the season.
2018, his freestyle average was a 1.6. That's his average finish. So finishing around 1 or 2 in almost every single event, that's pretty tough, especially when you have a stacked class you're competing against.
One of the things I love, though, he knows how to entertain the fans. He goes from a donut, goes straight into trying to get a moonwalk on top of the pad like that, and into even a bicycle to try to get something a little bit different. Give these fans something that they've not seen yet for that show to get that good score.
And another bicycle there to almost finish it off, and he talked about that trick earlier. The bicycle's not something you can see in arena shows. He's trying to implement that a little more, and a great run, and not done yet, a really off the freestyle pad for Tyler Menenga, ending on a strong note, 9.283.